father was Commander-in-Chief Pacific.
Yeah, here I'm here with Jerry Coffey, and he is the chairman in Hawaii of John McCain's campaign for president. And of course, he served with him in Vietnam. So, Jerry, can you tell me? A lot of people know that Senator Obama has connections to Hawaii, but what about John McCain?
Yeah, John has connections as well, starting with his father's assignment here as a 4-star admiral as Commander-in-Chief of the Pacific military. And he's the one that had to make the decision to bomb Hanoi with B-52s in 1972, knowing that his son was there in downtown Hanoi as a prisoner of war. And every Christmas he would spend in South Vietnam because, as his Filipino steward, who lives here now, said it made him feel closer to John all that time. When we were released, we came back here through Pearl Harbor, through Hickam Air Force Base actually, and the reception was overwhelming. Something like 11:30 or midnight, very late at night, and the people were out in throngs, giving us lays and cheering for us. And John said that that's one of the things he'll never ever forget about Hawaii, certainly. Now, John met his wife Cindy when John was an officer of legislative affairs. Earlier than that, or after that, excuse me, he was on a junket with congressmen to the Far East. They came back through Hawaii, had a cocktail party, which Cindy happened to be at with her father and mother. And he saw her and decided that he was going to take her out to dinner. They had dinner at the Royal Hawaiian, and they were married within a year. So they still vacation here, love Hawaii, and get back here fairly often. John was out here he's been out here 2 times in the last 3 or 4 years on speaking engagements, and once for the Navy League and once for another occasion, and gets back out very, very often. So love to host him when he comes out. He and Cindy were here about 3 years ago. We had dinner with him at John Dominus, can I tell you a story?
Sure.
We took him to dinner at Aaron's on top of the Ala Moana, and we came back down after dinner, and we were waiting for the valet to bring our car back. And as we were waiting there, another car drives up, and a young woman gets out of the car and steps up on the curb while the man is dealing with the valet. And she makes contact with John, not just accidentally, but she looks at him, and she stops and says, "I'm supposed to know who you are." And John didn't say anything. Just, Don't tell me who you are. I can get it." And she looks at him, and John just stands and looks at her with kind of a twinkle in his eye. And she says, okay, I give up. Who are you?" And John says, "Al Gore." And she says, "You're not Al Gore. He's more handsome than you." And he says, okay. "I'm John McCain." She says, "John McCain." She rushes over and gushes and puts her arm around his arm. "You're the only Republican I'd ever vote for." And so I think that says a lot about John's chances here in Hawaii.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Jerry, and good luck to your candidate.
You're welcome. Thank you.